Hi, welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. We're here in Newcastle for the exhibition here, Fallon. Some crowd out there.
I know, it's an amazing crowd tonight. You know, it's definitely living up to what I thought it was going to be.
Your first time here as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've never been here before.
Yeah, because you were meant to come, but obviously you weren't very well, so I had to pull out. So finally here at last.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad that I've come to this exhibition. You know, the crowd's amazing, the darts are going all right, so I can't moan too much.
Well, on Darts All Right, you made a great start to 2024, hoovering up titles all over the place. Do you feel comfortable right now in your game?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like my game's more there now, like the consistency's back a little bit, and the only thing that's doing me wrong is my complacency. But the more I play, that complacency's going to go, and, you know, the game's there or thereabouts now. It just needs a little bit more tweaking, and then I'll feel more comfortable again.
Started off the year going across to Vegas and hoovering up titles over in Vegas. How was the trip? Did you enjoy it as well as the darts?
Yeah, no, we had a couple of days to do stuff. You didn't really get to see much as what I'd like. But other than that, you know, the darts were good. The people over there were great. You know, I really enjoyed myself, and I think I will be going back there because I met a lot of really good people and, you know, a lot more friends from there.
Off the back of winning there, though, one question now does come up because you have booked a spot at Lakeside if you choose it, but I'm guessing the preference is Ali Pali over Lakeside as always. It has been for you. Yeah,
of course it will. Obviously, Ali Pali is where I make, where I make the scene. You know, I work all year to get there and stuff like that. I mean, worst case scenario, I don't make it, then maybe look at Lakeside and stuff. I've already qualified for it. I mean, why not? But yeah, my main, objective is Ali Pali.
Going to Ali Pali, first women's series, some start that you played arguably the best stuff you played since what you did at Ali Pali, and that first weekend couldn't have gone much better, could it?
It could have. Well, I mean, all four could have been, but yeah, no, I'm happy with 2 wins. I think it was, and 2 semis. Yeah. I think it was. So yeah, I wanted to go into the women's series this time as a good start because I always leave it till last minute, and then I'm chasing at the end, trying to qualify for all these things. And I think this year I'm just trying to kind of do my best at the start and kind of give myself a little, less stress at the end of the season. But yeah, if I can go and just win 1 or 2 every time that I go, that's my objective this time.
The way you finished the back end of last season and the way you've started this end, at the moment you're seeded 1 for the match play. I know there's still 2 blocks to go, but you were miles behind Bo at one point. So to reel that in and even be contesting for the number 1 seed shows how far your game's come. And you must be delighted with that.
Yeah, of course I am. The fact that I've closed that gap, I never thought I'd close that gap, but I can see the game there, and that's what's making it so confidence and happy about myself at the moment. And going back to basics is what I'm doing. I'm playing more. I'm less stressed. I'm not overthinking games. I'm literally going big numbers. Making sure 1 treble a throw, making sure my finishing are going, and pressure situations is the best time to get me.
Obviously, off the back of that women's series, there was a lot of positivity. There's also a lot of negativity as well around, obviously, Noa-Lynn and her playing in the women's series. What was it like being in the mix of that women's series? Because I'm guessing it couldn't have been easy being in the room when it was so divided.
Yeah, no, you could definitely tell the room was divided there. I'll be honest, it weren't a great atmosphere to be in. I actually went over to Noah a few times, said, "Are you okay? Just keep going, don't let all the haters win." Sent her messages to make sure she was all right, because that's what you got to do, make sure, pick someone up when, because all this negativity, I got it, but obviously she's getting it 100 times worse. And if I can help her, I'd feel better, and she should feel better and ignore everyone and just play how she can.
Have you been surprised that it's come out when it has, all this negativity around it?
I think it was always going to come out. But I think, the way it's been done has been absolutely appalling. I think there's ways of doing it, and people have gone completely the wrong ways about it, and it's turned nasty, and it should never have turned nasty. But yeah, no, I think it was always going to come out, but they didn't need to do it like that.
Obviously, Noa-Lynn is playing well as well, and she's winning titles. So obviously we weren't there. How was she in herself? Obviously winning, delightful, but then obviously getting the backlash as well. So how was she?
When I went up to her and I said, "Are you okay?" She said she wasn't great. So I was just like, do you know what, just ignore them. But you could see the difference from her Saturday to Sunday, because obviously with everything that went online, she was a completely different person on Sunday than what she was Saturday when she won.
You've obviously felt the force of social media and everything as well, and it's obviously not a nice place. How did you deal with it? Did you try and give her advice on how to deal with it?
Yeah, I literally said to her, just come off your social, don't read any of the comments, because there are going to be comments, there's comments everywhere. I told her to come off all the dark groups, you know, only keep the people that benefit you on your Facebook, for example, take all the people that are against you or some people that you don't like off, because there's no point having negativity around you. You need to fill yourself with positive people.
Yeah, look, do you think there is a way to unite this, or do you think this split is always going to be there and people are just going to be one side or the other?
I'm not really sure. I think people have just got to get with, you know, the terms of stuff now. Today's society is totally different to what it was back in the old days, you know, with the people who are writing the statuses on Facebook. They are from the past bit, and it really angers me because they're not up to date with social media now. They don't understand how horrible it could be. And with today's society, everything's changed. People are accepted how they are now, and they should be accepted for a person, not how everyone thinks they should be.
Moving to something slightly more positive, the match play. Obviously, is that the pinnacle for you now in the women's game? Your opinion, is that the one that you want to win more than anything?
Yeah, I think because obviously I won it once and then I bombed out first round last time and that hurt. So this time, you know, my main objective is to kind of, you know, try and win that one again, because it's a great one to win. You know, it's technically one of our world titles that we can get now. And, you know, with the calibre of player that's going to be in it, it's a hard one to win.
We saw you playing in the ADC for the first time as well. Did you enjoy going up there for the first time and playing in the new circuit?
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Obviously, it was a bit different because, you know, walking into that, it's kind of like the Challenge Tour, like where it's 2 comps a day, and I weren't expecting 2 comps a day when I walked in because I didn't know, and then I was like, done all my game the first lot, and I was like, oh, I've got a second one to play and all that. But yeah, no, it was really good to kind of get back playing, and, you know, I'm really happy that I get to go back again and play more of it, because I think it's going to help the women's game and help my game especially.
For you in the long run, is this all about now playing regularly? Because I remember when you did the World Series and we did quite a detailed chat and you said, look, I haven't played enough, I was nowhere near match ready. So is this now key that you play in the Challenge Tour, the Motor Super Series, the ADC, the Women's Series and a few WDF events as well? Is that now key for you?
Yeah, that is my main key, because I obviously see it when I weren't playing. That was when my game wasn't as good. I'm not saying it was terrible, but it just weren't me, and I think I do need to go back to basics, play as much as I can, you know, even go back to like Super League and county regularly and just carry on playing and getting the confidence back and the wins and, you know, getting the match practice.
This new attitude that you've got as well, where you don't put pressure on yourself, are you benefiting from that?
Yeah, the thing is I don't feel like I need to put pressure on myself because everyone's not looking at me anymore. They're all looking at Bo, they're all looking at Lisa, you know, they're not looking at me anymore. And even if they did look at me, I've been through that now. I know not to put pressure on myself because it doesn't get me anywhere. I just got to go and play my own game and enjoy it.
Have you come out stronger from the experience? I know it wasn't nice at the time, but now you're out the other side of it. Do you feel that you're stronger mentally for it?
Yeah, I've always been strong mentally, 100%. But yeah, I think it's definitely made me stronger mentally, and especially in my game, come to the nitty-gritty bits, I know how to pull it off now, whereas before I was just beating myself up, going, oh, you need to focus more, whereas now I'm just like, come on, chill, throw, don't worry about it.
What would a good year for Fallon Sherrock be?
Winning the match play, finishing top of the women's series, I'll say, and, you know, just qualifying for the Grand Slam in Ali Pali again.
Fallon, pleasure speaking to you in Newcastle. Thank you very much.
Thank you.